Hey Brian, um, so yeah, this is me backtesting. Um, Basically backtesting this year, the year that I've been pushing, 2024, starting from January. All right, we'll see how far we get. But why am I doing this? Well, firstly, I'm backtesting because I want to be a highly profitable trader, earning from 5 to 15K on a monthly basis consistently. So the aim, consistency. So I'm gonna practice psychology while I'm backtesting, not just practicing the actual craft. So what are the rules here? Place one trade per day. One trade per day. Um, Let the trade run. Do not tweak it during it. Set your take profits. And just let it run. Set your partials, your stop losses, and let the trade run. Those are the things I recommend. One trade a day, setting your partials and letting it run, and not chasing the market. Just let it do its thing. Avoid placing trades I didn't plan. And just executing the trades that I did plan. All right, so let's begin. This is Euro USD. So these are our lines, support and resistant lines. I don't know, they might need some tweaking. Let's see if they were correctly placed. This is an entire year, I can't believe it. From the red to the red, from 30. This is 2023, just like that, which is wild. But these are the areas that have been set. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, bet. Here we're speaking our analysis. Alright, let's analyze. I think it's important to remember that analysis is not the secret. No matter how good your analysis may be, market will do whatever it does. think it's important to recognize um, analysis is not the secret to trading. It really isn't. It gives you an edge, but you have to be able to use that edge. If you can't use that edge is useless. The fuck? What the? Well, very well. The goal is one trade per day. Let's go. Oh, this is a breakout, so it's a good opportunity to sell, but practicing psychology. Yep. See a pattern. Not sure how valid it is. It's a pattern nonetheless. Trade number one. Sell. Place a partial over here. Very well. Trade number one. Let's go. Kind of just letting the trade do its thing. Stops you out, it stops you out. Take your partials. There we go. Notice the amount of pips: 29, 56, 5, and 29. What are the pips? 29 and 04. Very well. First trade was a winner, right? I think it's important not to rush into trades, You're done for the day. Let's play the game. It's the only game that I play. What happens when this happens? Well, I'm already out, There's no point in arguing or discussing about this. I'm already out. It took me out. I placed my trade. I'm out. One thing what happened to me yesterday, I was up 2% on my funded account, 5K funded account. Yeah, I blew that 2% because of overtrading. So, stala kabusha manje. But it's okay. I know exactly why I'm doing this. I want to be a highly profitable trader. That means patience. Being a highly profitable trader, that means a lot of patience, and accepting what you have. And being ilang sami kabush. Opportunities for that day, more pelila, there's nothing you can do about it. Avoid the quick buck thing. It's not easy making a buck in forex trading. So when you make it, try your best to keep it, which means restraint. So yeah, basically, market in real life will move much slower than this. Right, so patience is key. So I'm just practicing patience. It's moving slow. Okay, I have an idea. I think I need to log the wins and losses, right? This is what I can do. Mm, yeah, I don't see any opportunities here. I'm not gonna risk it. Unnecessary risk, It's potential win in every trade, but I'm not gonna risk it. I don't see any trades. I'm not gonna take any. Simple and plain. Let whatever plays out, plays out. I suspect the sell based on a higher time frame. Let me see. I expect the sell going all the way to this area, right? But trend is not clear. It's just not clear. Okay, and keeping in mind the multiple supports and resistance zones, this being one of them, right here. One would say a break from this structure will indicate a sell, but how high of a probability is that anyway? Breaking out of structure. I don't know. I'm not taking this trade. I won't lie, trading really shifted my psychology. I think different of money now. You know, it ain't a thing. It's just blips on a screen. But yeah, rules are required. Definitely. That goes without saying. Most importantly, bruv, when you make money off trading, try your best to keep that money. Make it zero point 0.5 at least, yeah. Half a second for each candle. This could have been trade of the week. This could have been trade of the week. I don't know what it is to one, but hey, this is the market, so be grateful for what you receive and just step away from the chart. Yeah, and don't trade. Opportunity in bonus. None of these things a criteria for me to place a trade. I don't see a setup still. Yeah, I don't see a trade. Fuck. I don't see a trade. Therefore, I'm not gonna trade. So, this would be a trade that I would take, right? However, there's only one problem, right? My stop loss at least has to be above here. No, that's not even a 1-to-1. It's just negative ratio, you know? Well, I can use this resistance zone for 1-to-1. You know, this is a sell limit, so let's see how it goes. Will it be placed or not? Was not placed. Yeah, basically I was too late. However, there is an opportunity that I see. Because I was not placed. I can take the opportunity. I'm not sure if it'll yield the profits or not, but it's worth a try. However, over here, like this. Definitely a 1-for-1. This is what I would go for. And this would be my partial right here. Yep. Let's see how it plays out. It's a breakout and structure. Oh shit. Damn. Wow. Stop loss hunts. How could I have prevented this? NFP week. How could I have prevented this? How could I have prevented this? Let me see. Damn, it went for this though. This is crazy. Damn. FP40. Alright, let me log this. Wins 1, losses 1. Very well. Let's continue the week. Let us continue. Only about 40 minutes and I've backtested a single week. Teaching me patience. Very well. Let's let it play out. See, what I'm trying to do is avoid these unnecessary losses. And take as few trades as possible. See a pattern. More like a consolidation. No, this is a trend. This is definitely a trend. When we're too emotionally involved in a trade, our ability to see and our ability to use the knowledge we've gathered ceases to exist. Become stupid when we're controlled by emotion. Let me just clean. I see a sell, but this is a support area. What I saw here. Exactly, so I don't need to take this trade. No, I don't need to. I see a breakout. So when do I stop trading? Well, I trade from 8 a.m. till 5 a.m. After 5, I'm no longer trading. Very well. I see a setup. Right, right. Breakout and structure. Yes, of course. How am I gonna go about this? I'm gonna buy. Right. Place my buy. Market execution. Buy here. Yes. How can I prevent stop loss line? This will protect me. And one, two. Push it below this right here. Yep. Right. Where's my take profit then? This area right here. Just below. Mm. It's more like a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah. I really don't know where it's gonna go. Nobody knows. Alright, any partials? Of course they're partial. Always partial. Right? This would be the partial. Just below this area. Does create a negative risk to reward ratio, but yeah, that's how we grow our account. Place the trade. Let's watch it play out. Do not tweak, just let it do its thing. Yeah. Take profit one, hit. I haven't moved stop loss on the other trade, so just letting it do its thing. Yeah, I'm not moving stop loss. I'm just placing the trades and letting them do their thing. At least I'm out with the partial. It sucks to have a trade like reject, like go your direction and reject. Really sucks, but honestly, there's nothing we can do about it because the market can literally do whatever. Can literally do whatever. It can go down now, it can go up now, it can consolidate. I don't know. Nobody knows. So it's just best to trade following the rules. Just place less trades. Avoid placing too many trades because that way you'll be working a lot and getting peanuts for your work, right? So this game is more like detachment wise. Like you trade and then you let go. Detach. You detach. increasing your lot size is not going to help you become profitable because if your psychology is still fucked, there's no amount of lot size is going to change anything. If you're a break-even trader and you don't fix your psychology, you remain a break-even trader. So lot size is not going to help. It's just a matter of, following the rules. Yeah, and avoiding taking too many trades. One trade a day is fine. And if there's no setup, there's no setup. There's nothing can be done by them. Can't control the market. Can't control ourselves and our act. The market doesn't want you to react. It wants you to act on your plan. Very well. Stop that. These things happen. I want you to know. Very well. That is why I had my first. That is why partials are important. Oh shit. There is such a trend. I don't trade at night. I see an opportunity to sell, but I don't trade at night. I only trade from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. So yeah. The market will forever move. I think it's important for me to be an island of calm, to be to keep my variables the same, and it's important that you make money. Just sometimes you need to step away from the market and not even trade. Just step away. The fuck? The fuck is going on? Is this a breakout in the structure? This looks like a breakout in the structure. Coupled with resistance. See a good opportunity for buys, but I don't want to rush the trade, so I'm not gonna. guess we'll be buying on the retest. Mm-hmm. I would have bought in this area right here, but it's not clear to me what the market is doing. Yeah, I'm not quite understanding. I'm gonna let this one go. Okay, there we go. Just place it just in case. Why? How even? Okay, breaking structure, retest, impulse upwards. Breaking structure, retest. Maybe I should expect that I missed this one. Sit back and just watch the show. Yeah, I'm not placing anything. Not buying, I'm not selling, I'm just watching. Buy would have been good. Oh my god. Buy way exactly what I said. Either way, it's fine. It's better not to place a trade than to place a losing trade. I see a pattern. Mm. Okay, I don't see the pattern anymore. What is the market doing? I'm avoiding taking unnecessary trades, you know? Prioritizing high quality trades. High quality trades. This is a quality trade. Prefer market executions when I see a high probability trade. Trading high probability setups will mean trading this and this. Trying to make use of this consolidation right here. Let's see how it happens. Placed in. Kind of just being fine with it, accepting the risk, and like whatever happens, happens, you know. Partials. First partial would be here in regards to this consolidation area right here. TP1 would be hit. I'm going for TP2. I'm not moving stop. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting it play out. What happened there? Exactly. What happened? Did I get stopped that first, or what happened? Got stopped down. So what's the lesson on this one? Move stop to take profit. Close early. What? I don't know, man. It just happens. These things happen. They cannot be prevented, you know. Which is why we have partials. I don't recommend moving stop loss, you know. Just letting it play. There was a good reason though to move stop, especially since it was here. Had the right to move stop to break even. Considering this a loss. 3 losses. I placed on 4 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the only take profit. This is a straight loss. Only took TP1 here, then a loss, and then TP1 here, and then a loss. Listen, important thing. Stopped out was stopped out, okay? We don't trying to use momentum. We're not trying to follow up on trades. Let's keep it. We stopped out. We're done. We're not gonna follow trade. We're not gonna revenge trade. We're not gonna try and make up losses. None of that. Alright? We stopped out. Bet. Let's move on to the next day. Not out there. Fine. Let's move on to the next day. The market can do whatever, and this is proof. Yep. This is crazy on NFP. This week was NFP week. I made 2% of my 5K account, took it all back. I think sometimes we don't appreciate what we make, and if we did appreciate it, and if we left the market alone, be able to keep that money and grow that money. But no, you're not satisfied, and it leads to revenge trading, and we end up blowing. It's time for change. I'm gonna be a highly profitable trader, highly funded, making 5K, 15K a month USD, being able to provide for my family, being able to provide for my mom, buy her a fridge, buy her a car, buy myself a car, buy more property. Work on my spirituality, find myself a wife, a real wife, travel the ends of the world just to find her, the one that Jehovah is destined for me, the right woman for me, who loves Jehovah, and a woman that will love me and help me become a better version of myself. Hit the gym together, study together, teach her how to trade, and both make millions, provide for her, protect her, guide her. As I now know, the wife is actually your firstborn, according to Genesis. A woman comes from man, so my woman also comes from me. my woman, my child, not my partner, but my child, who will produce me more children, and I get to choose the traits that they inherit by the person that I become and by the woman that I marry. I don't see a trade. I don't, honestly. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It's just sporadic. It's just a choppy week. These are unavoidable. Choppy weeks. They do occur. Keep that in mind. I don't want to see the setup. Okay, this is a good opportunity actually. Trading a breakout is actually nice, but this just doesn't seem like a normal breakout. Yeah. Why? Because I see a trend. Okay. I'm not gonna rush this. Yeah. Plus it's still 4 a.m. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I recognize that as I'm taking less reckless trades, I'm taking less trades overall. Honestly, I don't see a setup, so I'm not gonna trade. I don't see a setup. Why should I trade? I'm on access. Yep. Yeah, no, this is not it. Kind of like consolidation. I'm taking this one. Breakout instructors, the consolidation gives me an idea that this will push downwards. But ideally, I would be looking for a retest. Ideally. I got cash. Always include partials. That's what I advise. Let's play, trade, see what happens. One trade a day. Ideally, risking 1%, make 1%. Yeah. Take profit one hit. It took a lot for take profit one to be hit. It's crazy. The market is just choppy this week. But hence the importance of partials, very important. Let's see what the following has for us. Wild. They say detachment is liberating. That ain't no lie. Each trade I take, I have to be detached, knowing that it's only a collective number of trades that make a difference, not a single trade. So, why am I finding support in this area? Alright, I think I'm gonna get out at break even. It's dragging too long from Friday, Monday. I'm not about to go to Tuesday with the same trade. Why not? I haven't did for this long, right? True. It does seem to be following setup. True. Might be developing a trend. Oh, I think when I mineralize support. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this run. Wow, so many days. Crazy. Look. It's breaking out of structure. 12. I'm not about to take trade with 12 for so one extent now. I let it do its thing. You know what does the market do best? It moves. One thing it does for sure, it will move. Let it do what it does. Let it move. You don't know where it's gonna go, no matter how much you analyze. It's important, like it's impossible to know. What you know though is the criteria you've set up for trade entry, trade exit, and trade execution. You know, stop loss entry, take profit entry, you know. That's what you know. Could it be that I'm asking too much of the market? Could it be that I'm demanding too much? Hmm. Taking like 5 trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Damn, and 4 of them are losers. This is crazy. This is wild, bro. Wild. Believe it or not, I actually see an opportunity here. Why? Break out of structure. See, it's 1, 2, break out, right? This is how we use support and resistance. Resistance now becomes support. Exactly. But is this a high probability setup though? That's my question. Is this a high probability setup? Well, that's what I can use. Is that even a 1-to-1? It's not even a 1-to-1. Hmm. 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 This is crazy, bro. It's insane. Like, what the fuck? Hey. Like, what the actual fuck? Well, here I didn't follow my criteria. Didn't? No. Did I follow criteria here? Oh, basis was consolidation, right? If it was consolidation, the best area to sell, then it would have been this area. Cool. Yo, this is crazy. Let's finish this week and yeah, this is insane. One more trade lost. Oh, 5 trades. Man. Oh, didn't know it's possible to go on a losing streak. Kangaga. Anything's possible in trading. Yeah, I know. Anything is possible in trading. Oh, this is crazy. Just consolidating week, you know. And could be some of flames in the consolidating week, yeah, go on. Wow. Are we still consolidating? You want to take the chance? Oh, how is it still consolidating? Broke this area. Broke this area. I mean, it's not respecting setup. What's the criteria for my trade entry? It should be in a trend. What trend is this? Because it's not even consolidating. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this one slide. Alright, bet. Imagine selling, believing it's a consolidation. Consolidation, my ass. If it ain't consolidating, it's just acting sporadically. And honestly, I don't understand why. Yeah, consolidation weeks, not the best. I don't see what's going on here, honestly. I don't see a trend. I don't see a pattern I could use. Consolidation has been broken. Like, I don't see anything I could use here, so I'm just I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm not gonna trade. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. No amount of analysis. I repeat, no amount of analysis will make you profitable. It's the trading that will make you profitable, but gotta know when to trade. It's just a choppy week. Doesn't make any sense. Because if it did make sense, it would at least. You know what? None of this makes sense. It doesn't make any sense. Yep, that's my plan. Make millions through something that is nonsensical. Basically, I'm avoiding sporadic market conditions because this is an area, right? Broken. It doesn't make any sense for me to trade a market like this. I'm not going to trade a market like this. Wagwan. I'm out of data. Oh, okay. Alright, bet. I'm just gonna analyze. I'm just gonna analyze what I got.